Hi, my name is Ms. Schlegel and I teach in a K-5 autism program. The student that I'm working with for this video modeling lesson is Nevaeh. She's a kindergartner with autism in my program who spends most of her day in the ASD classroom with access to general education for specials, lunch and recess, and extra activities like holiday parties to have access to her typical developing peers, but spends most of her time in the ASD classroom because she's still working on pre-academics. She has limited verbal skills, uses an AAC device to make her wants and needs known, but needs teacher support to do so. She's still working on pre-academic skills to be able to sit at the table, comply with teacher demands, and working on some of those early learning skills and life skills. As far as bathrooming goes, she wears a pull-up and completes part of her bathrooming routine. She can pull down her pants on her own, following the visual schedule to pull up and down her pull-up, but needs assistance with wiping. When she finishes the bathroom routine, she does not initiate hand washing independently and does not follow through on the steps. So I decided to do my video modeling on hand washing to help Nevaeh increase her independence in this routine after the bathroom so that eventually she can learn how to do this, generalize it, and use it for before and after eating and whenever she would need this life skill throughout her day. It's important because life skill, we wash our hands multiple times throughout the day to keep healthy, to keep sanitary, and to prevent sickness. So it's an important skill for her to learn. In the video, you'll see the different steps, the task analysis of washing her hands. She'll need to roll up her sleeves, turn on the water, wet her hands, get soap, scrub for 10 seconds, rinse, and then dry her hands. I chose to do a task analysis paired with a visual, so that because the visual schedule is always hanging up in the bathrooms in the classroom and in the bathrooms around the school, so that students have this reference to always look at. This allows for her to have this reminder, but also the video modeling to help her get started. The materials would be the schedule of hand washing in every bathroom, sink and soap in the natural classroom environment, so that it'll be where the teaching is going on, but where she's also asked to perform the skill on a daily basis, and it will be using the video to support her teaching. Operationally defining the target behaviors after using the bathroom, Nevaeh will complete 5 out of the 7 steps of a hand washing routine with reference to the visual schedule and no more than 2 adult prompts for 5 consecutive trials. The type of video model using will be point of view perspective. Nevaeh sees models of her peers washing her hands and her teachers washing her hands throughout the day, so I decided to use a video modeling of the point of view so that she can see what it actually looks like from above and as to when she is actually washing her hands and what she needs to do while she is doing it herself. Throughout this process, she relies too heavily on physical prompts, and we're trying to reduce the intrusiveness of the prompts needed while washing her hands so that she can be more independent in this life skill. She'll be shown this video of after she uses the bathroom before she washes her hands on a consistent basis, so she's got that model. Baseline data was taken for each level of prompt needed at each step of the 7 parts of the task analysis. Currently, she's needing a physical prompt paired with a verbal prompt to refer to the schedule for each step. When completing the task analysis and the baseline data, I included roll up your sleeves because this is something I noticed Nevaeh needs to be reminded of. Otherwise, she starts to wash her hands with her sleeves in the water, and if her sleeves get wet, she doesn't like the feel of it sensory-wise, and it makes her very upset. After she does each part of the task analysis, she's reinforced with a verbal, and then at the end, when her hands are clean, she's reinforced with a highly reinforcing M&M or Skittle. When Nevaeh starts to show independence on completing these steps, the levels of prompts will be faded to no longer using physical prompts until she's able to completely fade this support and just use the visual at the sink that all the students have access to. Troubleshooting, if we don't see progress, we'll go through the steps that we in the Affirm module to make sure that it's being used consistently, the data is being taken consistently, the prompts are being faded consistently, she's being reinforced, and that the reinforcers are that we're hitting all the steps to make sure she's making progress. To wrap up, I would use this video of hand washing consistently with the student prior to the hand washing for in the moment teaching, so that she has the visual and is able to have that model each time she washes her hands, so that she is reminded of the steps, has the visual schedule on the bathroom, but also can see the video of the self or point of view, so that she can see what it's actually going to look like when she is washing her own hands, and she can pretend that the hands in the video are her actual hands.